Like I said, it's been a long journey anyway to be an artist. And I'm from a family of a daddy and mom and other six siblings. And my dad was a professional technician anyway, and it never allowed me to become an artist. He wished I could be an architect or something close to the science subject, but actually, deep between me, I know I'm talented and I have the gift of painting myself. So there was this family friend named Felix Osiemi. He was aspiring in the art field. He's a very good artist also. With his good relationship with my dad decided, okay, that man is doing well. Let's see what my own son was gonna do with the art anyway. So I decided to go into art fully, and I really love it that I'm an artist and I'm creating the works which you all see which is on display here today. And one thing I love about when I was growing up as an artist is my mother. I think she was the greatest collector of my works when I was still a kid then. So whenever I made any painting, whenever I just need some few coins or money in my pocket, I'll just go scribble some lion painting, animal painting, go and show to my mother. Mommy, this is what I've done. Oh, very good. Okay. Take this for your sweets, take this for some candies and stuff like that. She encouraged me the most. When I get to the higher institution, I saw a lot of people using brushes to paint. So I thought about being distinct. That's when I started using the knife to apply my paint. It started very rough, very thick in pastel. But as I go along, I have this flair for realistic painting. And I'm so happy that I was just on my own and I have to develop myself, because that gives me my kind of techniques and the way I approach my painting my own way. And that makes me distinct from other artists. Because if I were to be using brushes to paint, I think I would have been painting like the Mr. Olaku, or like Felix Osiemi, or like Seth. But there was one thing which he says. He said that, oh, you are a very good artist. Why do you want to learn under me? Do you want to be called my disciple? I said, oh, why? I just want to get myself attached to you so that I could learn some other things. So no. Go and practice yourself. I was very, very angry when he said that, but I think that was a turning point. That was when I started developing myself. So with that, I'm really quite very happy with what Felix Osiemi told me when I wanted to do an industrial attachment with him. You have to be yourself. You don't have to be called my disciple. That's when I decided. I was very angry then, but actually today, I still made reference to him. Thank you very much for that words, despite the fact that I wasn't happy. But today I will say thank you, because it's made me to have a distinct approach in rendering rendering all my works. I have to do a couple of sketches. I do go out a lot. I do visit places to see if I could gather and get some inspiration to paint. And if anyone caught my imagination, I'll decide to go back to that position again, or whereabout is it, and have to get myself immersed with the surrounding and see if there's anything I could get out from it, what I could do with it. If anything would take me out of my country, out of my country, it would be for art's sake, not just going out to live or to hustle or to find a living, but let it be for art's sake. So when I come down to the UK, it was a different ball game altogether. I have to go to the West End galleries to see if I could show them my artwork. Okay, come back tomorrow, come back next week. Our boss is not around. Let's see your collection. Sometimes I have to call. Have you seen the work? Yeah, we've seen it, but our boss is not back yet. Okay. It was a very different ball game in terms of the way the art market operates in Nigeria and the way the art market operates in the system. So, but coming to the UK, I don't have enough money. All my money's gone. House rent is very expensive. And I said, okay. So that's why that's why I said, your studio doesn't have to be it just have to be wherever you are. It has to be between you. Your soul, your mind, and your body, wherever they are lost into at that particular moment, that is where your studio is. This work and most of these 3 works were done at the middle of the night after work, or when I have a spare time within myself, perhaps 1, 2, or 3 hours after work before going to bed to sleep, because I just have to keep that spirit moving, not just to leave it like that. The 2015 Landscape Artist of the Year, I was so prepared for it that I have to give it all my best about landscape, because I'm so fascinated with landscape. I got myself engulfed in any beautiful landscape I saw and what's going on within the landscape. Maybe everyday happenstance, things, people struggling, people going about their businesses and stuff like that. I'm so fascinated with lifestyles and how people go about with their daily activities. Actually, art itself is just the beauty of the beholder, just like it said, no matter how fascinated it is, you have to crave in and create your own audience for it. What might be that appealing to one other people might not be that appealing to some other people. So, but the basic about the Sky Art Landscape Artist of the Year is, for me, it's just an avenue to display and show my work, my dexterity in the art to a wider audience. Some of my folks back home, they do remind me, do you remember that write-up on the paper that he owns the biggest gallery in West Africa? Just leave that for now. However, a journey of 1,000 miles started from a step, and actually, I'm still looking up how it's going to be, how it's going to happen. I don't know for now. But with the pace which is going, definitely there's light at the end of the tunnel.